name is Kosuke. Amazing Keita, nice to meet you. We are today's MC, and we're very welcome, you guys, and very prepared to meet you all today. And so, let's kick off Japanese dinner with President Saya's speech. Please welcome President Saya.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Japanese Day 2026. My name is Saya, and I am very honored to be here in front of you tonight as a Japanese club's president. So this evening is more than just a dinner. This is the celebration of culture that is built on warmth and connection. And none of this would be possible without the incredible people behind the scenes. So first of all, to our volunteers, thank you very much for your time and for your energy. To our members of the Japanese club, your passion and your commitment made this possible. Thank you. For our guests here tonight, thank you for being here and thank you always for your support. We have prepared an authentic Japanese cuisines and cultural performances and a little bit of fun quiz at the end of this evening. We hope you leave here with a full stomach, but not only with that, I want you all to leave here with a little bit of deeper understanding about our culture. So now, let me walk you through what we have prepared for our dishes tonight. So for non-vegan guests tonight, we have prepared edamame, karaage, the Japanese style fried chicken, noodles, and sushi. For sushi, we have tuna and salmon, so we have two options. And then we also have miso soup. And for our vegan vegetarian guests, we have edamame, noodles, sushi, and that's for avocado and cucumber, and then miso soup. So we hope every dish brings you a little bit of these options. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saya, for a wonderful speech. And next, we have a presentation from the students who went to Japan last summer. My friend Danny and Tommy over there. So they participate in the Hiroshima Peace Program, sponsored by the Baker Institute for Peace and Conflict Studies. And they selected as a final competitor for the Bailey Oratorical Speech Contest, where they talk about this program. Before this presentation, I'd like to invite Dr. Bogart. He's a main leading faculty member for this program. And so please welcome Dr. Bogart.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks to the Japan Club for hosting such a great event, cultural event for you all to experience. I'm in the Physics and Engineering Physics Department, but I'm also a member of the Baker Peace and Conflict Studies Board, so member of the PAX Department, and wanted to tell you for a few minutes about the program that Danny and Comey will also tell you about that I lead. So I think this, especially after hearing from Danny and Comey, you'll see that this is an opportunity for, I think, one of the more impactful and transformative opportunities that Junyana offers for students. So imagine for a second you're in Hiroshima at sunset. You're looking out, there's people walking, students talking, just life happening all around. But right there is also the Hiroshima Atomic Peace Dome and the Peace Memorial, commemorating the day on August 6th when the atomic bomb was dropped there. And the city's recovered out of that with just amazing resiliency. So it's a very powerful experience to be there and to take part of that. That's what this program is about, experiencing that from the student perspective. So the Hiroshima Peace Program is a two-part program. There's a 1-credit spring course that gives you a little bit of an overview of the history of the bombing, the events surrounding that, and also an introduction to the culture of Japan that it experienced. And then there's a 2-week follow-on part in Japan, and Danny and Komi will tell you a little bit about in a second, where we fly into Tokyo, so you get to see a large Japanese city, get a little bit into the culture, and just to see the scale of that city. I remember Danny and I walking around in a rainstorm the last day we were there, and it was just an amazing experience just seeing everything there. And after that, we go to Kyoto. A lot of people may not know, but Kyoto was actually initially on the list of a city to be bombed, but the Secretary of War of the US argued that this city was just too important to the Japanese people to do that, and so it was taken off. So you get to see the cultural kind of heart of Japan, the temples, traditions, and something that the city that has an entirely different vibe than Tokyo. From there, we go down to Hiroshima, and there's kind of two different aspects there, two different opportunities. So the one you'll hear about from Danny and Komi is where we have a partnership with Hiroshima City University. And so they'll tell you about their experience, but you go in and are part of an in-depth program at Hiroshima City University where you spend a week with about 25 other students from a variety of countries, talking about the experience, hearing from people who are experts on it, and hearing from, in Japan, what are called hibakusha, which translates to bomb-affected person. People who were actually there when it happened, talking about their experience. So it's a very powerful, as I think you'll see, I think that for us that was one of the most powerful aspects of the entire trip, just hearing that experience. There's also now a second avenue. We're going to also look at taking another 12 students to take part in this experience. Same trip to Tokyo, same trip to Kyoto, and then I'll lead those students around Hiroshima, going to many of the same sites and piggybacking off the program in Hiroshima, being able to access a lot of those same speakers outside of that intensive program. So I think it's still going to be an extremely powerful and valuable experience for people who want to take part in that as well. So I think there's no better, actually if you have any questions on it, again, I'm happy to help you. Meg, you want to stand up for a second? Maggie Toole is the program coordinator for the Baker Institute. You can talk to her about the program, and also Zia Hawk, who's the director of the Baker Institute. Any of us can help out, but I think the best representatives, as always at Juniata, of an experience are the students who took part in it. So with that, I'll hand it over to Danny and Komi, who can tell you about their experience. And again, if after hearing from them you're interested in it, I'm happy to talk to you about what's involved with that. Thanks.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming to Japanese Dinner, and thank you to Japanese Dinner for having us. It is our privilege to be here. Today, we are here to talk about Hiroshima and peace, those amazing study abroad program where we got a first look, cultural immersion in Japan, and got to see all different facets of life there. So, a little bit about us. Komi, you're listed first on the screen, so I'll hand it off to you.
Thank you, Rani. So, firstly, I'm Aditya Komi. I study math, and I'm also a junior. And this is me wearing a samurai hat. Danny really wanted me to put that photo.
I think he looks very swag in that photo. So, and I also we had to do some lovely stickering for these samurai photos that you see here. I'm Daniel McCauley. It says Danny up there because that's what I registered with freshman year. My POE is environmental science, and my secondary is peace and conflict studies, which brought me to this trip. And I am a graduating senior this year. So as you can see, me and Komi already come from very different baselines, and Komi can probably talk a little bit more about that and how that felt from his perspective. But
And we'll get to that. So it's that's Danny being a ninja training, which is really
yeah.
What did we do? We learned a lot actually. We learned a lot about peace because Hiroshima itself was such a strong experience, and it just changes you, it breaks you, and you just learn from you just being broken. We had a lot of fun. And we had a lot of food too, really good food. We had a lot of trauma bonding, a lot of it, because the whole experience was just so powerful. You see exhibits, you see people still celebrating even after 70 years, just out of peace and just out of everything. And yeah, we made a lot of friends and memories, and we're going to talk more about it. So.
All right. So our trip starts when we embark on our journey from this lovely airport in, I think it was Reagan International. DC. And here are some of our limited photos from our Tokyo section of the journey, as it was kind of our intermittent period of transition between Kyoto or coming back from Hiroshima to go home. So we didn't have much daylight, and in our case, it was quite rainy on the last day we were there. But here we have Tokyo Tower. Whoa, gotta describe what we're looking at here. So, awesome, they have their own Snoopy museum, and they have many Snoopy artifices throughout all of the various shops that we'll see later when we talk about Kyoto and the markets that were there, which was just so awesome. But yes, and that's Tokyo Tower. That's also Tokyo Tower.
And the bullet train.
And the Shinkansen, the bullet train, which was so smooth, so convenient for travel. We made it across the country. All right, you want to talk about Kyoto? So, Kyoto is a religious town. That was our first stop, or our second stop technically, but our first kind of authentic, real stop where we had more mobility and room in our schedule. Kyoto itself is a religious town. It is very cultural, and it was super awesome to see the various aspects and facets of this culture as you kind of just walked around town. This is one of the shrines that you find many of throughout the city. And this was Fujimi no Itari, which is the 10,000 Torii Gate shrine. It was an amazing hike that we did at night, although we started at very different times and somehow managed to find each other along the way. It was beautiful, and it was quite an immersive experience. And I think we also have another slide on the market, which, oh God, I hope I put that photo in, but, oh God, I forgot the market photo, which, oh my God, if there's one thing that you have to take away from Kyoto, it's the markets, because the markets are expansive and lovely, and they're all indoor and enclosed, and you can find whatever your heart desires. Chopsticks, Snoopy merchandise, the knives, the knife shop, katanas, if you're interested, for those who dare. As I did in my karate, no, it was my samurai lesson, and my ninja day. It was quite intense. Talk about it.
Yeah. So now, we come to Hiroshima, right? We come to Hiroshima. Now on the way to university, here's a funny thing: going to university, we had to walk since the bus stop left us like a mile away. Finally, we went up while going, and we still went up while coming back. It was just like a two-way going up and up. We just had to walk a lot. But honestly, beautiful sights, lovely experience again. And but you just had to walk up and up. And yeah, once we come there, this is the first pic we took. You see me, you see Danny, you see all like half of us, great people. Everyone is great.
Oh yeah. We've got to talk about the diverse group that we have up on this screen. We obviously have Comey and myself from different backgrounds. We have some other students from America over here, like Lexa and Trevor. Master Shifu in the top left. This is Sato-san, which, I mean, Comey. Lay it out. Lay it out.
So it would have been a spot idea, but like Sato-san, we call him the goat because he quite literally was a goat. He knew everything. He knew everything about Japan. He was a senpai. He is. Yeah, we got Wayne over there. Wayne's from Malaysia. He's a really cool guy. And we got Iran. Kiara, she's from Iran. Kiana, she's from Iran, who lives in the UK now. Now Victoria, she's from Brazil. She's from Brazil, and then we got Danny, who's here with us. All right, now, yes. While coming back from the university, we still had to walk back up for some reason. Walking back up.
So this photo, obviously, is a treat. With some quite bad blurring. But the point of this photo is that it was not, in fact, uphill both ways. We did, in fact, have to come back down. And we had to come back down the mountain for one very important reason. Comey,
Yes.
let him know. Food. Please, my connoisseur.
The food in Japan was one of the best, and like, you see all these beautiful foods over here, but the one best thing was the egg sandwiches over there. It's a simple egg sandwich, you get them in every Lawson, every 7-Eleven in Japan. Like every 100 meters, you just see a store with Lawson or like 7-Eleven, and you just see the egg sandwiches over there, and they were so beautiful. Like, they were so soft, you can just bite through them. And next, we have this Hiroshima special, the okonomiyaki. It's like a multi-layered dish with like crepe, fried noodles, some meat, a lot of spring onions, beautiful. Then, how can you forget takoyaki? You find it everywhere in Japan. These are like balls of batter with a bit of octopus underneath. And yes, ramen. Udon. I'm sorry, Basuke, I'm sorry. Udon, yeah, like you can't go wrong with udon. And yes, also a lot of sushi. I forgot to put a pic over there, but like. Also the food tonight, karage. Karage is one thing which you also find in every 7-Eleven and Lawson, which also has like sandwiches. Karage is beautiful, guys. You all should try it. If you're vegetarian, I'm sorry, but...
And for those who don't know what Lawson is one of the various 3 main convenience store chains in Japan. And so if you're ever looking for a snack, let me tell you, they have some of the best little chicken things where it even comes with like a stick and you can poke in the chicken so you don't even get your fingers greasy. Like, no downsides, obviously. But food is, I mean, we can't even say enough. I mean, Comey can't, he could talk all day about the egg sandwiches, but we also want to eat tonight, so.
Yep, so going to the next slide.
Fun and memories is just a big blanket for the entire trip, to be honest with you. But some of the photos up here, these are photos of Miyajima, which was kind of one of our first group adventures with the Hiroshima and Peace full group that we met up with at the university. It is known for, the island itself has a shrine on it that is exposed or not, depending on the tide. And also, it is a great mountain to hike, and it's an island that is right out there. Yeah. And there's deer, lots of deer, and they try and steal all of your food, so watch out.
I mean, I took like 40 selfies with the deers, like, they were good. And next, the program itself, and a bit of Miyajima. There was a lot of things happening in the program. It was really cool. We learned a lot of stuff. Dr. Bogart as well taught a session over that. He did a simulation, which was very fun. We learned a lot about peace, nuclear weapons, and geopolitics, and it was beautiful. That's a pic of me and Danny right over there. That's Sato-san again. This is a really cool pic in Miyajima as well. And yes, that's Danny. So again, the whole thing was beautiful. We learned a lot, we experienced a lot, we saw beautiful places. And now, now you got it. Just a pic of me, like in Hiroshima, like.
The showers were amazing, let me tell you.
Konpai is basically just cheering. Instead of cheering, you get konpai in Japan. Again, we just kind of show a bit of the culture over there in Japan, which is beautiful. Yeah, now, you want to talk about this?
I would love to. So, this whole program revolved around the central concept of what is peace and what does peace mean to you. And at the very beginning of our journey, when we arrived at the university, we had to sit down in groups and we had to make posters about what peace meant to us individually, what peace meant to us as a group, and kind of what our definition of peace would be. And at the end of the trip, we got to sit down again and make new posters and reevaluate how peace changed for us from our time in Hiroshima. Which, when we get to the meat and bones of it, I'm sure you'll understand that this trip, aside from the frolicking in the hills and meadows that you just witnessed, was very deep and down to earth and fundamentally changed both of us at our core.
And, you can see Danny's poster at the end, and this is my poster. Peace be with you. I want to say that. And, okay, this is a video of Dr. Bogart's. So it was a really fun simulation video. You can go next.
That video, unfortunately the audio didn't come through, but it's one of Komi's favorite videos because it's during the nuclear non-proliferation simulation, which we did, conducted by Dr. Bogart. And the whole point was to negotiate around getting other nations. Each group was assigned a nation, and we had to negotiate around hard things to make each other proliferate, which means get rid of nuclear weapons. And get more points. But there was little cards that had like things where if you got the one up on one country, then your country would actually benefit more. And so what Komi's group decided to do was stab everyone in the back. And that's what that video was our reaction to, you know, Komi being like, what? Because like, I didn't stab you guys, I don't know who would do that. But all right, the meat and beans of this presentation. The ashes and the phoenix of hope. The symbol of Hiroshima, one of the symbols of Hiroshima, is a phoenix because of the way the city has been reborn from the ashes and from the way that peace has been redefined in the loop of such trauma and disaster. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This lovely lady right here, front and center, is Keiko Ogura. Keiko turned 88 when we saw her last year. Which was a big number because in Japanese, 88 is, the two symbols side by side are for rice, which symbolizes life, longevity, and some other meaningful things. I can't say, but I'm sure Kosuke can speak on if you'd like to later. But Keiko fundamentally changed us with her story because she told us about her experiences on that day 80 years ago. So yeah.
This is the atomic dome in Hiroshima. Again, a very monumental place, a very important one. You want to talk about this, Daniel?
So this was our first venture into the museum and the Peace Memorial Park, which the Peace Memorial Park itself you got to witness with the dome. But inside the museum itself, one of the first things that you encounter is this. And what you're seeing before you is a staircase where somebody was effectively atomized into the concrete because they were in such a point-blank radius of the bomb that there is quite literally nothing left and you could not even identify this person using genetics.
So this exhibit shows the cause of a young boy named Toshiko. And what really threw me off was, you know, while suffering from the fatal burns, the one person he could remember was his mom. He could see the words he told over there. Yeah, it really stuck with both of us, and yeah, it was really. Seeing these exhibits really changed as a person, as you can see.
Yeah, so we'll brush through these exhibits relatively quickly to get to dinner, hopefully at an expedited rate. But this is a representation of origami cranes, which there was a folk tale, essentially, that was if you folded 10,000, I believe, origami cranes, any wish that you had, fold 1,000 paper cranes, and your wish will come true. And there was a child named Sadako who, when she heard this, she began folding paper cranes for the rest of her life. And it is said that she folded less than 1,000 cranes she folded 1,000 cranes in less than a month.
And this is a famous bento box exhibit. The student called Shigeru Uriman, he left for a fun picnic with his bento box. His mom had made it for him that morning, and he never got a chance to open it because he never got a chance to open it. The food inside turned to charcoal, and after the bomb fell, his mom tried 3 days trying to find him. She couldn't, and he just held on to the lunchbox, and that's the first sight her mom saw. And yes, all these exhibits really changed us. And there's a famous cycling exhibit. She displays a short girl who died while riding a cycle. And again, these were from the main day, Hiroshima Day, the 80th anniversary of Hiroshima. And again, what does peace mean to us? We often think peace is a complex topic. It's honestly not. Like, it's not like we had peace when we were with all of us. That's the realization we both got towards the end. It's not some intellectual concept. It's just being with the people you love. Just being with all of you, eating the food you guys, eating the food we love. It's just peace is, I don't know, the karaage we're gonna eat now. It's the drinks we're gonna drink now. That's the relation that we got. This was a small video which I won't play, but it just talks about how. Yeah. I can see this is peace to us. This was peace to us. That's me over here. That's Danny. And I'm sorry, we had to run through it because we are out of time. Thank you guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much for wonderful presentation, Tommy and Danny. Thank you so much. And you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are so hungry. So, Kataria, do you want to introduce? Explain.
For now, I'd like you to get some Japanese food over there. So based on the number card on your table, okay, that should be a center for each table. So yeah, So with the number card and number 1 to 5, please sit down and get Japanese food.
Must go on. So, so next we have a Rakugo performance. Did anyone know about Rakugo? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes, comedy. Yeah, Rakugo is a Japanese traditional form of storytelling, solo storytelling comedy show. And actually, our MC today, KT, he is practicing Rakugo over 3 years. And he's a very interesting student from Hokkaido, and he's majoring in acting. Today, he's going to perform Rakugo in front of you guys in English. Please welcome KT.
Hello everyone. Rakugo is a Japanese traditional storytelling. So when we start in Japan, we start with greeting to the audience. So my job is to give you a greeting, and you're supposed to give me a loud and huge and boisterous applause. Okay? You don't have to understand what I speak in Japanese, but when I go down to bow, that's a signal to give me a thunderous applause. Okay? Alright. So Japanese greeting goes like this. 皆様本日はご来場いただき誠にありがとうございます。大学生落語家の KT と申します。本日はこの場をお借りしまして皆様に落語の面白さをお伝えしたいと思いますので、ぜひとも短い時間になりますが本日はどうもよろしくお願いいたします。Very high level audience. Thank you. Okay. Every time I talk about Rakugo, most Americans mix it with stand-up comedy. You know what, right? Yeah, I also think there are many similarities between them, but the biggest and the fundamental difference is on sitting down, right? There's the biggest difference. So it's not stand-up comedy, it's Rakugo, okay? So, Rakugo usually starts from makura, which means introduction to the main story or just warming up. And it goes like this. We Japanese have the least confidence in English, okay? And the average self-evaluation of I can speak English is too high. So, if you ask the Japanese a direction to the Tokyo station in Japan, how can I get to the Tokyo station? Oh, sorry, I can't speak English. You should ask somebody else, or would you mind if I call my friend? Oh, you're speaking English. Oh, no worries, no worries. My friend is exceptionally good at English. Hello? Hello? Oh, can you address a guy here? He's probably speaking English. Sorry man. I can't speak English as well. Oh, you know what? I watched the Demon Slayer yesterday. Oh, that was flabbergasted. Like this. Yeah. So this is why Japanese sometimes seem to be mean. But don't forget, they're just less confident. Okay? Wake up! Wake up! What's going on? What's going on? We have to decide it. Decide. What? What do you decide? No. No. I want to break up. What are you talking about? It's been a week since we got a baby. A baby. His name? That's your job. I'm too indecisive. What are you talking about? Naming a child is father's job, right? Come on, that's because Japan still has a gender problem. All right, I go to temple and then ask a chief priest. Hello? Hello? Is Bunny here? Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, actually, I got a baby and I want. Congratulations. So, what name you want to give him? Like, whatever if it's auspicious? Auspicious. I have the best one for you. Jugemu. Jugemu? Wait. Is it like a kind of a swear word? No. It's a really good word. It means eternal life. Oh, eternal life. I love that. But could you make it a bit longer? Okay. So, what about Jugemu Goko no Surikire? What does it mean? It means your son is gonna be alive without any disabilities. Oh, I like that. Okay, so, but could you make it a bit longer? Are you serious? You were so greedy. Okay, so what about 10ゲーム5校のすり切れ、海砂利水魚の水魚松、うない松、フライ松、クーネルところに住むところ、やぶら講師のブラ講師。Excuse me. Is it your limit? Limit? What? Limit? I'm not ChatGPT. Okay. Oh, but can you remember that? Come on. All right. So what about 10ゲーム5校のすり切れ、海砂利水魚の水魚松、うない松、フライ松、クーネルところに住むところ、やぶら講師のブラ講師、パイポのシューリンガンのグーリンダイのポンポコピーのポンポコナの長キュービの長介。Perfect. I love that. Welcome back. I got a brilliant name for a song. 10ゲーム5校のすり切れ、sorry. What's that? Wait. What's that? Is it name? Yeah, sure. You're insane. But you asked me to do that, right? Okay, I gotta ask the chief priest again. Hey, welcome back. Oh, you already got a new baby? No. Actually, sorry. What was that? I told you, right? Oh, I hope you won't be ever here ever again. Okay. So, listen carefully. Okay. Take her knob. Yeah. Okay. Right there. Yeah. Okay. 10ゲーム5校のすり切れ、海砂利水魚の水魚松、うない松、フライ松、クーネルところに住むところ、やぶら講師のブラ講師、パイポのシューリンガンのグーリンダイのポンポコピーのポンポコナの長キュービの長介。Thank you. Hi, welcome back. I remember that. 10ゲーム5校のすり切れ、海砂利水魚の水魚松、うない松、フライ松、クーネルところに住むところ、やぶら講師のブラ講師、パイポのシューリンガンのグーリンダイのポンポコピーのポンポコナの長キュービの長介。Which part of that? Ho! Wait, ho? Yeah, his name. Ho! Wait. Our last name is Sato, so his name should be 10ゲーム5校のすり切れ、海砂利水魚の水魚松、うない松、フライ松、クーネルところに住むところ、やぶら講師のブラ講師、パイポのシューリンガンのグーリンダイのポンポコピーのポンポコナの長キューベの長介。Sato, right? Yeah, you have a great attention. Oh, that's insane! But you asked me to do that, right? And this is what he suggested. It's not my fault! 10 years later, their son became a 4th grader of elementary school. And one day, one of his best friends, Daichi-kun, came to pick him up for school. Hey! 10ゲーム5校のすり切れ、海砂利水魚の水魚松、うない松、フライ松、クーネルところに住むところ、やぶら講師、ブラ講師、パイポのシューリンガンのグーリンダイのポンポコピーのポンポコナの長キューベの長介くん。It's about time. Then mother came in. Oh, sorry, Naichi-kun, you're so nice, but Jugim, Gokon, Sirigiri, Gaijin, Sugima, Brakoshi, Paipo, shooting, and the green, no pompo, no pompo, no choki, no choske. He's still sleeping. Wait a minute. Hey, Jugim, Gokon, Sirigiri, Gaijin, Brakoshi, Paipo, shooting, and the green, no pompo, no choki, no choske. Wake up. Then other little classmate walked by. Hey, Daichi-kun, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm just waiting for Jugim, Gokon, Wait, I'm still talking! Come on. Hey, Daichi-kun, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm just trying to pick up Jugim, Gokon, Wait, I'm still talking! No, I was just calling his name. I wasn't talking. Yeah, his name. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Daichi. Thank you for waiting for me. King gong gong gong. It's not my fault.
Wow, thank you so much. Please give a big hand for KT. Please enjoy the meal until the band performances. Thank you.
They will only tell me.
Sato, right?
Sato. Mr. Sato.
I've told her several times.
Is that a real German word?
And it's still good.
In Japanese? In German. Slovak.
These two people were driving. How did you develop this taste palette? I'm so curious. Oh my That's not extreme.
By Yellow River.
I know your doctor.
Why are you going somewhere? Because you look
Alright, so for the last piece of Japanese culture, we would like to share you guys a song called Ashitagarusa. And Ashitagarusa means there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow is always coming, but don't remind me tomorrow is Monday. Yep. Let me introduce our performers. On saxophone, Theo. On piano, Ash. On bass, Hee-chan. On drums, Rahul. Let me introduce our vocals. Katie. Yuichiro. Coco. And our president, Saya. And me. All right. You guys ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. 明日がある、さすがある。若い僕には夢がある。いつかきっと、いつかきっと分かってくれるだろう。明日がある、明日がある、明日があるさ。1, 2, 3. Welcome to Japanese dinner. special member in this audience today. Our little sister, Brody. She's birthday. Yesterday was she's her birthday. So can we join us in wishing her happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brody. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. This was the last performance, so we're gonna go to eat second round for the second round of for the food serve. So the table number 1 to 5, please go ahead, make a line. Thank you so much.